This is Optimal Living Daily Relationships, episode 31. Are your friends true or toxic? Find out now by Aileen Mahoney with GoodLifeZen.com. And I'm Joss Marie, your personal narrator right here on Optimal Living Daily, the Relationships Edition. Hey everyone, happy Monday and welcome back to the show where I bring you all things relationships. Today I have a post from Aileen Mahoney with GoodLifeZen.com. Do you have a favorite blog or author who you haven't heard on this show before? If they cover dating, marriage, parenting, or anything else in the realm of relationships, please let us know. You can contact us right at oldpodcast.com with any suggestions. Or simply join our Facebook group and get our attention that way if it's easier. We appreciate it and look forward to any of your recommendations. But for now, let's get down to business and start optimizing your life. Are your friends true or toxic? Find out now by Aileen Mahoney with GoodLifeZen.com. Quote, "An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. A wild beast may wound your body, but an evil friend will wound your mind." Buddha. There is a post-it note on my bathroom mirror. It's 6 years old, and the ink is fading. It reads, "Does this friendship strengthen me or weaken me? Is my day brighter, my life brighter and better because of your presence? If you strengthen me, support my best self, bring the best out of me, then you are a friend." I clearly remember the day I wrote this. It was in the month of May 2004. I was deeply heartbroken by a great friend. I felt betrayed, stabbed in the back, and I was shocked, hurt, and astounded. I really shouldn't have been so surprised. If I had thought about all the times I felt little ouchies when I was with her, how insecure I would feel at times and how careful I was at other times, then I would have known this wasn't a true friend. Instead, I focused on the fun factor of our friendship and I didn't give the quality of our friendship enough attention. Looking back at it, all the signs were there. Starting at the earliest age, we desire the feeling of being accepted, loved, and appreciated. We enjoy the adventure, the comfort and the companionship that friendship offers. With true friends, we grow and blossom. We are encouraged to show up as our best selves as we enrich each other's lives. With toxic friends, we wither, sometimes knowingly, other times unknowingly. But regardless, the deteriorating effect is still the same. Do you recognize any of these? 7 types of toxic friends. Number 1, the manipulator is often stealthy. We don't tend to see it right away until smack it happens again. They have countless tactics, too many to mention. The best way to recognize them is when you feel yourself coerced into responding in a way that just doesn't feel right. Number 2, the judger just can't help but judge and criticize us. You would look great with an age-appropriate hairstyle, don't you think? I love your home. There is so much potential here. I know exactly how I would decorate it. These guys can find fault in anything you do. It's as though you just can't do anything right. When it's done in a joking tone, it may be a bit harder to identify. Number 3, the competitor will compete with you even when you're not competing. If you decide to run a 5K, they can't wait to tell you about how they signed up for a marathon. When you mention your weekend getaway, they tell you about their plan for a 2-week vacation in Tahiti in their beautiful overwater bungalow with panoramic views and fresh exotic fruits. Number 4, the opportunist is take. There is no reciprocity in this relationship. They tend to call you when they need or want something. They'll go to your party if there isn't a better event happening that night. It's all about what's in it for them. Number 5, the energy vampire is self-absorbed and zaps our energy as they go on and on endlessly about themselves. When you leave them, you feel exhausted. Number 6, the gossiper is more malicious than the average person who periodically finds themselves in a bit of gossip. Gossip appears to be the only thing they are interested in, and they enjoy exaggeration and little lies to liven up the drama. This can be a disastrous recipe. The gossiper can destroy relationships and even compromise your job and reputation. Stay clear of this one because remember, one who always gossips to you about others will gossip to others about you. and you won't know what exaggerations or lies are being added. Number 7. Negative Nelly is a downer. All is wrong in their world. They are pessimistic and resistant. They only want to hear what's wrong in your life, and they tend to get bored or change the subject when you mention your successes or happiness. Subtleties. Not all toxic friends will fit into a category. Often there is a wide array of combinations and variations in their actions, and it may be quite subtle. At first glance, it may seem innocent, but after deeper consideration, we realize something's not quite right. We might feel like we've been hit by something, but we're not sure what. We don't know specifically what they did or said, but we feel it. Ultimately, the best way to know if a friend is true or toxic is how you feel when you are with them. Think of your individual relationships. Ask yourself these questions. Allow yourself both a gut response and deeper response. Is this person there for you when you are in need? Can you count on this person? Would they go the distance for you if needed? Do you feel appreciated, celebrated, and respected? Do you feel free to speak freely and be yourself without hesitating and self-editing? Is there room for both of you in this friendship? Is there a real shared give and take? Do you feel good with the person? Why it matters. Quote, "Life is partly what we make it, and partly what it is made by the friends we choose." Tennessee Williams. When we are busy with toxic friends, it's harder to make time for the true ones. We have the opportunity to fill our life with great friends and great experiences. Do you really want to give the best of yourself away to someone who takes what they can as they poison you? There are wonderful friendships to be cultivated, shared, and celebrated right now, and you have the power to choose who you invite into and who you keep in your life. What about your friendships? Anything about them feel unhealthy? What is it about your favorite friends that you cherish? You just listened to the post titled, "Are Your Friends True or Toxic?" Find out now by Aileen Mahoney with goodlifezen.com. Aileen Mahoney is a guest author on goodlifezen.com, so I'd like to thank her for allowing us to share her content. She is a lover of dance and the performing arts, and the essence of her writing is all about cultivating mind, body, and spirit through continuous small improvements. Thanks again, Aileen. Your article is a fantastic reminder that life is way too short to spare any time on relationships that don't add value to our lives. Again, please holler if you have any authors or blogs in mind that you'd like us to read from. Just swing by our website right at oldpodcast.com or simply join our Facebook group. And that's a wrap for today's episode. I hope it's sunny wherever you are and you have a chance to enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks again for listening, and join us again tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this podcast, but also Optimal Living Daily, the show where I read to you from even more blogs covering finance, productivity, minimalism, personal development, and more from incredible bloggers like Derek Sivers, Zen Habits, Mark and Angel, The Minimalists, and all the ones you hear on this show too. So if you enjoyed today's episode and like taking amazing blogs on the go, come on over to Optimal Living Daily and subscribe to that one too. And together, we'll start optimizing your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Living Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode, and head to oldpodcast.com. That's OLDpodcast.com for a free gift, as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.